Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. This is a weekly healing spread for the collective. I always say if you've found your way here, then there might be a message for you. And there's a lot of energy going on right now. I'm not an astrologist, but I would encourage you to take a look at how this Jupiter going retrograde is going to be affecting you. There is a new moon coming up this Friday, so that's going to bring some new good energy, positive energy in. But man, there's a lot of stuff going on right now in relationship to Jupiter going retrograde. So, with all of the planets having been moving direct for the last couple of months, it's really having this one coming backwards. And again, astrologists can explain it to you better, but I don't know about you. I'm feeling it for sure. So anyway, if you're feeling a little off or tired or just a lot of weird things are happening, it could be definite moon energy impacting you. So I've got our spread today, and of course I do the situation, action, and outcome. And there's actually a lot of cards here today, so I'm going to go through them as quickly as I can. So the situation is the Temperance card. And in this particular deck, this is John Holland's Psychic Tarot. It's called the Patience card. And so the situation right now is that we've got a lot of things that have been planted. As powerful manifestors that we are, there's a lot of things that we've been planting in our life this year, but we're not really seeing the results of it just yet. And I think that's causing a lot of us to get a little impatient. I know that's happening for myself, especially with this new business. I'm planting a lot, I'm doing a lot of things, I'm not seeing a whole lot come into fruition, but I know that it's there. So notice you've got this little seed and it's got the plant sprouting out, and it's just saying, look, be patient. That is the situation right now. We're losing our patience. And the clarifier card that I pulled is the King of Cups. Now, this is an emotions card. So this is just simply saying that, in this situation of being patient, it's really about connecting to your inner being, connecting to yourself, looking inside for that creativity. The King of Cups is one of the the highest cards of emotion. So it really is a situation that you can trust. And so with this patience, just trust that you're in the right spot. The action card that came out, another major arcana. In fact, all three of the cards we got in the spread today are major life themes. This is the Strength card in the traditional tarot. It's called Power here. What it's really talking about is having that balance of the compassion and kindness, but also being firm. So the action is to look at things from a perspective of compassion, standing your ground, having the strength, utilizing assistance if you need it, the help from your community, the help from your family, help from your friends, but really having the power to see this thing through, having the power to know that you've got what you need. You've planted the seeds, you've got what it takes, you've got what you need, and trusting in that power. There are actually 3 clarifying cards that came out. I almost didn't take them all, but as I looked at them more, I thought, this really does make sense. The first card that came out is the King of Pentacles. And, the King of Pentacles is really about being assertive. So here we are again, being assertive about what you want, knowing that it's the right thing, and then having the patience to see it through. The next card is the Nine of Swords. This is what we call the Nightmare card. This is having unfounded fear and worry keeping you up at night. And I want to stress that word unfounded. We are the creators of our reality. And so if you're focusing on all the reasons why it's not going to happen, whatever it is you've planted, the universe has no choice but to give that to you, all the reasons, evidence of why it's not going to happen. So it's really important to pay attention to your thoughts. Pay it, because this is an air, a thoughts communication card. So it's very important. Now, the good news is that this is a 9, so this means that, you're starting to see some evidence of things, and that worry and that fear is going to start subsiding. But you are in control of it at the end of the day. And if you want to manifest your dreams faster, it's important to let go of those fears. Let go of that anxiety, whatever's keeping you up at night, because if that's what you're focusing on, that's what you're going to keep getting. And then what's interesting is this is the same card, just a different deck. So they've named it something different. But again, it's the 14 Major Arcana Temperance card. In this deck, it's called Balance. And, if you think about it, when you're having patience, you've got to have some level of balance. And so it says, taking everybody's input into consideration. Take your time. There's no need to rush. And so the action is, yes, you need to be strong, okay? But you've got to maintain balance there. Come from a place of compassion. Understand that everybody's dealing with their own perspective. And if you're finding yourself butting up against somebody right now, coming from that place of compassion, letting people, express their ideas and their thoughts, understanding where they're coming from, take their input for whatever it's worth, even if it's just to acknowledge that that's their perception, goes a long way in communication, in negotiation with someone. Just, not denying them their feelings. So that's the action step, because when you do that, when your feelings are denied, you have this anxiety and this worry that, oh, what if I'm doing it wrong? Well, you can't be doing it wrong, because everything has a lesson to it. So you got where you are as because you're the creator of your reality, as a result of the decisions that you made. And so even if you're not where you want to be, no problem. You've got this beautiful gift of wisdom that you're taking from it. So the action is balance. Stay in balance. The outcome card is the Tower card, and this is called Disruption in this particular deck. So the Tower card is swift, very fast moving, and major changes. And what I like about, a lot of people get worried about this card. What I like about the Tower card is anything that doesn't belong, anything that is not firmly rooted, anything that's built on a false foundation is going to be swept away, so that the good things that you really want and need in your life can come into play. So the outcome is, we've got the collective, we've got major changes happening here. So don't resist those changes. If you resist, you're going to have a period of discontent. You're going to have a period of boredom. You're going to have a period of time when you're missing out on opportunities because you haven't let what doesn't belong wash away. So when you've got the Tower, it's really important to understand that these changes are for your highest good. And that if you want new coming in, you've got to get rid of the old. And if you resist it, you're going to have this missed opportunity. You're going to have this feeling of, the longer you resist it, the more discontent you're going to create in your life. So if something is trying to leave your life right now, let it, because that means something better is on its way. So the energy cards that we have today are the solar plexus card. And this is where we carry our feelings of shame. This is where we hold our feelings of self-worth and our willpower and the belief of determination and the belief we have of ourselves. And so what's happening right now is your internal energy is needing to get balanced in how you're feeling about yourself right now, your level of self-love, your self-esteem. Let go of any shame that you might be feeling about, maybe there's something that's moving out of your life and you're kind of feeling ashamed that it was there to begin with. Let that stuff go. Release the shame. Release those feelings. understand that everything that happens is an opportunity to move forward. There's this great book called Failing Forward, and that's really what it's all about. Embracing the change, embracing the choices that you've made, and understanding that they were your choices. You made them, honor them, and move forward. Honor those choices and take the wisdom, take the lesson, and move forward with your head held high. So there's some solar plexus, some inner work that needs to be done with releasing some shame. If you do that, I promise you this process will come and go without even a moment's notice. The external energy that you're facing right now is the angel of love. And what this card is telling me is that the universe is really loving on you right now. The angels are trying, God, universe, source, whatever you want to call it. They're really supporting you right now and helping you through this process. You just need to recognize it. And if you were to just really look around you right now, you would probably identify a couple of synchronicities or coincidences that have happened that sort of made you feel like, hey, you know what, the universe really does have my back. And so while you're waiting in patience, okay, for your seeds to manifest, really work on releasing that shame. And know that the angels in the universe really do have your back, and they are supporting you in this time. So I've bought a brand new card deck. It's called the Oracle of E. And the card that came out for you, I was excited to use this today because I haven't used these in a reading yet. So the card that came out right now is called Abracadabra. And what I love about this reduces down to a 3, okay? And 3 is all about, the Trinity. It's being complete with God, your inner being, and your ego self. So your physical self, your spirit self, and God. And really what this is saying is you have the power. You have the magic. You have the ability to create a magical life for yourself, and the universe is there supporting you 100% of the way. Release the shame. Let the angels come in, let the universe come in and help you, show you their love, and you can manifest. You have the power to create whatever it is that you want, okay? And then the last 2 cards are from the deck of what needs to be surrendered. And 2 came out and they popped out. The first one is surrender your fear of change. Big surprise there, right? We're talking about the Tower card coming in, letting these changes take place because this is all for your highest good. And what this says is the universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. So the universe does have your back. God is supporting you in this process. So let go of that fear of change. Once again, here's that 9 of Swords, this nightmare. Let go of all of this fear, all of this worry. It's not serving you. Have the strength. Look into your inner self and have that strength, knowing that you are divinely guided and protected. And then the other card that came out is surrender unhealthy relationships. So it says, let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. So again, the major change in your life could actually be in regards to a relationship. And if somebody's leaving your life right now, it's okay. Send them love, wish them well, and know that something better is truly on its way. And accept the fact that this change is truly coming for your highest good. Have some patience, and you'll see that this new relationship, whatever is going to be for your highest good, is going to be sprouting and coming into your life very soon. You are supported. You do have the ability to create your own magic. So hopefully this will give you guys some great insight on some of the energy that's happening this week. If you'd like to have more clear reading for yourself and your personal situations, just contact me. You can see my information in the summary section below. I'm sending you guys lots of love and light, and I wish you the best for this week. Namaste.